I literally just finished recording my Castrus video, TTVE underscore thing. We're live almost every single day. And again, normally I don't talk about leaks. I don't really cover these. I think that honestly, at the end of the day, I respect the devs in some sense. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to bring this up. I'm going to be honest with you, man. This is still in beta. All of this is subject to change. With that being said, the thought that they were going to actively try to sell these characters in 3.2 to you is the reason why this game is absolutely, possibly worse than Genshin, man. I'm just going to be honest. I think this game has honestly gone down the Genshin path, and it is genuinely horrible. So let's break this down. Anaxa, sidebar, before I even get into his kit, they're supposed to buff older units. So Silverwolf was supposed to be getting a buff. Silverwolf's buff, they already power crept Silverwolf's buff. That whatever Silverwolf's buff is, it is nothing compared to this. This homie is Silverwolf on actual steroids. Actual steroids, okay? The basic attack, nobody cares. Nobody cares. It is what it is. Whatever. Skill, he deals damage. Nobody really cares. That's fine. We look at the ultimate and the talents, right? The ultimate, Genesis of Budding Life, inflicts the sublimation state to all enemy units, so everyone on field, immediately deals wind damage equal to 150% of Anax's attack to all enemy units. Cool, is what it is. Not that big deal right there. That's kind of okay. In the sublimation state, targets will be simultaneously inflicted with physical, fire, ice, lightning, wind, quantum, and imaginary weaknesses for one turn. They're inflicting every single one of these colors for one turn. Full weakness, that's a new bar. This is not okay. This is insane. This is crazy. If the target does not have control res, they are unable to take action in the sublimation state for, I believe it's for one turn. Delaying non-boss mobs. So non-boss mobs cannot take damage. Nina, good morning, good morning. I don't know how you could sit here and defend this. I haven't even gotten to the ult yet. I haven't gotten to the ult. I haven't gotten to the other passive. Just off this, I'm going to be honest with you. Honkai Star Rail used to be a really fun game about matching colors. When people said they want people to make you match colors, they didn't mean allow you to apply every fucking color under the sun in the color book to the enemy, right? Because at the beginning of the game, Silverwolf was the first downfall. That was the first glimpse of oh fuck, this game is going in the wrong direction. Then Acheron came out, then Super Break, right? And then now these summon bullshits. This is absolutely fucking horrible. This is absolutely horrible, right? Let's continue. Talent. So each time Anaxa attacks the enemy targets one time, inflicts one random type weakness to the target lasting for 3 turns with the priority to the weakness type that the targets have yet to have. So you could fight a person that has quantum and ice, but if you're running fire, or maybe it could inflict fire, don't worry, boys. You could use your Firefly now. You could finally use your Super Break on that. This is disgusting, but whatever, right? I'm not saying this would be used in Super Break. I'm just making a joke. Before the meta, people say, well, actually, it's not a Super Break character. When Anax is on the battlefield, he inflicts exposed nature state to enemies targets with at least 5 different type of weaknesses. Anaxa deals 60% more damage to targets in exposed nature state. In addition, using a base attacker's skill on targets in exposed nature allows him to use another 1 instance of his skill. This additional skill does not consume any skill point and cannot trigger this effect again. If the target has been defeated before this additional skill is used, it will be dealt to a random enemy unit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how you can again defend this. Using the technique will cause enemies in set area to enter terrified state. We don't really care about that. Whatever. We'll apply 1 weakness of the attacker's type to every enemy target before entering battle, lasting 3 turns. I lied to you. We should care about that. This is fucking insane. That's actually kind of crazy. You can literally What was the point of Acheron when this guy is just doing it for you? But now instead of using it on Acheron, it could just be anyone. Now, if you want to run your Jingli Yu and it's not ice, bro, just pull this homie. No, but guys, don't worry. This is how we're going to buff the old characters. Because what we can do is we can override the color system and we can make these characters add the colors you want to use. So you could just play the game how you want to play. Game fucking sucks. This is not how you fix the game. This is quite possibly the worst balancing in gacha. It's fucking bad. It's so bad. They don't know what they're doing anymore. They don't. It's consistently getting to a point where it's predatory. It is absolutely trying to milk the consumer for every single cent, and they are not, bro. Okay, let's continue. Shout out to Sarah for pointing this out to me. Look at this number 2. Based on the number of characters on the path of erudition of the team, triggers the corresponding effects in the current battle. Increases the Anax's crit damage by 140%, and then also 2 in damage dealt by allies by 30%. I missed the skill, did I? I mean, deals wind damage to attacks. One designated additionally deals 4 instances of damage. Anax's attack random enemy predators bouncing enemy not hit skill usage. I mean, look, at the end of the day, bro, I'm just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say anymore. I actually, so 220 crit in, but just by existing with Herda. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much existing with Herda. Guys, I don't know, Silverwolf Pro Max, I don't know how you could sit here and say Silverwolf's supposed to get a buff when this character exists, right? Between the other character, I didn't know about this character's kit before I made the Castries video. I had no clue. I absolutely had no clue what this character did. Now that I do, I wish I would have included it into the other video as well. Because, this is bad. Like, this is beyond cooked. This is absolutely beyond cooked. We have gotten to the point where this game is no longer about trying to kind of go in there and understand the mechanics of a boss and bringing in the right teams or building a couple of different types of units. This has gone into now just pay money so that way you could apply whatever weakness you want and pay money so that way you don't have to have a character on the team and die. Going back to casters for a second, those account-wide buffs, we're going down a slippery slope. Those account-wide buffs, I think, are honestly a negative. I think, could they be a positive? 1000% could be a positive. I could absolutely see the perspective, like Sarah said, well, what if they add this to, let's say, maybe a Sealy, right? They could add a Sealy buff where if you have Sealy, it increases your quantum damage, but you don't need to run Sealy. Yes, I think that'd be cool. I just never see them actually using this in good faith. I felt like if they were going to use this in good faith, it would not be introduced with a character like Castries, who has the most insane ult I've seen in any video game, any gacha game of all time. I'm just going to be honest with you, it's the best looking thing ever. More expensive than my house. Like that shit is crazy looking. And then you have a character like this. I don't know how you defend this. Stop defending this. And yeah, this is just insane. The Castries kit, we just uploaded a video on that. I prefer Silverwolf. At least her debuff is consistent. Sass, what is not consistent about this? What is not consistent about ulting and then applying a debuff and going into your battle and immediately applying a debuff? And then getting mad crit damage. There's literally nothing inconsistent about this kit at all, right? You apply one weakness of the attacker's type to the enemy target entering battle. He gets every weakness on them. It doesn't matter. Is there a little bit of RNG? Sure, I guess. Nah, they'll still defend, especially with a high concentration of copium they're huffing. Like, it applies every fucking weakness. Was that sarcasm? I don't know. And I don't want to attack Sass. Sass is a homie. But, like, you have to get energy for ultimate and only last one turn. It perma-stuns a unit for a turn. You are then getting whatever weakness in the first 3 turns. And energy won't be that hard to acquire. So, yeah, with that being said, I don't know how you defend this shit. I think this is crazy. I think that's high cope. I love you, boys. Mwah. I'll see you in the next one.